Hi, welcome to Kindred Spirit Readings. Let's begin, Taurus. So, I want to start with your career and then I'll move on to relationships within the home, and then I'd like to move on to your health. If we're talking about your career, there is a lot of pressure. You're a lot more serious nowadays. Um, there is something coming through midweek for you. It could be a proposal. This is around about the same time that you might feel those negative thoughts come through, and you end up taking a few steps back because you're overworked, you're really tired. You do look a little more tired than usual, but um, we want to, overall this week your thoughts are undergoing a transformation. So this is going to be a big change for you, something coming through that is showing up as though it's, you're having experiences that you haven't had before. So it's having to adapt to change, and this is going to, obviously along the way this becomes your reality. I mean, everything that you do, there is the support and guidance of others. They will help to develop appropriate strategies to overcome any of these challenges that you are going through, or that you may that you can expect. But you have a lot of people around you willing to help you. I just keep seeing that you are resisting that help, and that's entirely up to you. It's your path after all. Let's move on to love. As there is a lot going on here. Fellow Taurian, that you're in a relationship, you live with this person, they are proving to be rather difficult. The relationship is at a standstill. The communication, again, this comes and goes in waves. It's sort of up and down. It's 1 minute it's great, next it's not so great, and it's really hard to understand them. There are changes within the home, within their environment. And as I said, this has happened before. It may have happened in the last few weeks, and again, it's almost history repeating itself, which then brings me to say that there could be lack of intimacy, aggressive responses. That sort of environment is what is becoming apparent within your home. So definitely challenges with a fellow Taurian. You can work on this. Communication may or may not help, but it's entirely up to you how you take that on board. However you see that this would work out for you. There may be a lot of sudden disagreements over expectations, and again, these cause sudden challenges within your marital relationship. I do want to say that there is Libra showing up for you, Gemini. Now, these two signs, if you are somehow connected with Libra or Gemini, very, very difficult in getting through to these two people, these two signs. Virgo does come through, Cancer does come through. Virgo, if you haven't seen this person in a while, a really long time, you're going to accidentally bump into Virgo this week, and there are going to be some serious discussions, and this is all on it. It's unplanned. It's sweet. It's innocent. There is the temptation to take things further. Finding out where you both stand, and things like that. It's definitely. There's no stress around this. It's rather lovely, but I do feel that you have some unfinished business. So there is that. And Libra, as I said, Libra and Gemini, again with these two, they sort of come in and they leave, they come back, they leave. It's a little bit messy. Now Cancer, I am seeing Cancer show up for you. Do be mindful that this could be make or break between you and Cancer. If you are involved with the Cancer, or you were involved, however that sits with you in your current situation, you could be at this point where you are now coming to, you're at a point where you're making a final decision, and that's the end of it. You could be changing. I do see for some of you, you might be moving home, something to do with your place of living due to the relationship that you're currently in. Okay, so do take that on board. If you are looking for a life partner, you're all about long-term commitments. And this, I'm referring to marriage. Thank you, Taurus.